Hey viewers, welcome back to the Noob Guide for Noobs, where we are demonstrating today how we play Bacchus. And yeah, Bacchus is tanky dude with a lot of CC, and we can definitely do a lot of damage with him, but he is mainly there for the CC. So I'm going to just demonstrate how his skills work, what he is supposed to do, and well, the damage mostly needs to come from your ally, so not from you. By the way, if you're going for the chug first, make sure you drink in base, and yeah, that you don't, well, forget that. So we are going to go for, well, as you can see, Mark of the Vanguard as his first item, and then we're going to go for Plated Greaves, because why not? I'm not going to buy any potions here. Obviously, we want to have a little bit higher crab there. And we're going to start off with the jump. Normally, I start off with the jump because I think it's way better than the very mana-heavy one. The chug here. It's actually called chug. Wow. I didn't know that. But the chug is very mana heavy, and you will see your mana drop very quickly if you keep using it. But it does add quite a bit of good stats to you, so you might want to keep doing it anyway. So this is your main source of harass. Just jumping in there, and as you can see, my mana is already gone, and I can no longer do anything here. So that is why I don't really like the chug first. I like to go basically jump into chug, and then go a few levels of chug before I actually use it. But yeah, it's a good thing to have. So why not? And we are going to jump on him once again. It is very important that you learn. Oh! I accidentally hit the V. But it's very important that you learn how to aim that properly, because people are going to try to run away. It's not very fast anymore. It used to be way quicker, but yeah, you can still hit it with a pretty high percentage of success, because people are always going to react in a certain way. So this guy obviously is not going to react at all, and well, you pop them straight up, so it doesn't even matter where you hit them. It's not like the Anher jump, where people get bounced away from the sides. Yeah, it's completely different. So here we're going to do some damage, but I'm not going to be able to land this kill, unfortunately. And we're going to have to recall again. You can see that I'm having trouble with this build to get kills, and well, that's just because, well, Bacchus is not supposed to get kills on his own. He can get a pretty decent amount of kills if you work well with allies, but he's mostly there to give kills to other people, and preferably not your opponents. So yeah, your stun does pretty well in the damage, but yeah, it's also very hard to land against people that actually know how it works, because it takes like a second to actually apply. And yeah, here you can see it. I did land the stun. I hope you could actually see that, because obviously I got yeah, I got blinded, and wow, that's a very aggressive move, bro. No, not going to happen. Obviously, once again out of mana, and obviously, normally you wouldn't spam as many skills. You would just be auto-attacking on these minions. Oh, come on. So yeah, my tower is under some heavy attack here, because I kind of screwed up. And I do like to go for the chug, or max the chug first, because if you get that to a decent amount of levels, it's actually very good. So we're going for magical protection here first, and yeah, let's just go straight for Bulwark of Hope. It is an awesome item. And by the way, I don't know if you noticed, but by now the chug stays up longer. It gives me more protection, and it just is a better thing to have. So here's my my ultimate, and we do get first blood there. Obviously, it's a very easy first blood because this is a bot. But you can see that by the amount of damage I did, that it is actually pretty useful to have that ultimate. So getting to that ultimate is pretty important, like always. Although some of the supports don't really care too much, especially the tanks. They don't really care too much whether they have their ultimates or not. But Bacchus definitely does. He cares a lot. Now we're going for Void Stun because we're doing well. Obviously, I'm not doing too well, but, well, I don't care. Yeah, I didn't really heal up my mana properly there. That's kind of crappy. So, you can do a lot even if your ultimate is on cooldown. And we're going to go straight into this. Come on. No, that's not going to work. That is unfortunate. So yeah, we are going to clean out these minions a little bit, and then probably go for the stun. Nope, nope, nope. I didn't want to tower dive too hard, because obviously that is not the way to play this. The way to play this is to actually heal up your mana this time. And yeah, chug on the way. Yeah, as you can see, the chug takes a pretty decent chunk of my my mana, and therefore you can't really spam it too much. Yeah, we're going to get an easy kill here once again, because obviously he's going to get stunned, and then, oh, come on. Yeah, we're going to tower dive this. Yeah, he's just going to run straight to his next tower. Ah, so crappy. Yeah, I messed that up. Stun you. I completely messed that up. I could have had that kill. And look at that, my minions are fighting the speed buff. Or rather, the minions that were there. Because they were actually Ras minions. So, yeah, by now, because I have level 3 Chug, I can stay smashed the entire time. So I never need to use Chug in lane. I can just use it when I'm in base and basically go from there. Yeah, I don't really know what you want to level up. Here, the stun stays a 1 second stun, so it's not really useful except for the damage. But as I said, you're not the one that's supposed to do damage. Your allies are supposed to do damage. Then your belly flop does more damage, but the slow duration is going to stay the same. The slow amount is going to stay the same. So it's all up to you. I personally like to go for the chug first. But yeah, you have to have a secondary skill basically to level up. I don't really know what you should do, because it all depends on your game situation and on what you prefer. The stun is pretty hard to hit though, so keep that in mind, although it does a pretty decent amount of damage. If you're trying to pick up minions, the stun is definitely the way to go. If, however, you're not picking up minions, you're just there for the stuns and the slows, then it doesn't really matter what you level up. Just keep in mind that every time you level up something, it is going to it's going to increase the mana. So the mana needed, because here, as you can see, the cost goes from 70 to 90, and here it goes from 70 to 90 as well. So yeah, it becomes pretty expensive, but yeah, it does give you a decent amount of extra well, damage, so it's kind of worth it. But yeah, maybe you should just play him a couple of times and you will see how good everything is. I don't know where Ra is. I think he's doing a buff here, because he's just AFKing like a pro. Yeah, here he is. Let's try to get him. So he's intoxicated now. I'm not going to get this kill at all. Like, not even close. It's crappy, but at least he is in the game once again. And as you can see, I'm completely out of mana. So getting a mana item for, well, the way I play now is a kind of a requirement. There's really no way I can do this without uh, taking a mana item. But then again, there's really no way I would spam this much in a normal game. So stop attacking my tower, you freaking noobs. But yeah, by now, can't really kill him anymore unless I go for penetration and damage items. And that is really not what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you the amount of damage you can take. And I haven't been low at all. It's just the mana that has been a problem. And the mana is a problem because I keep spamming skills. And normally, I would just stand next to my carry and just protect him and be done with that. I mean, there's really no reason to do anything else than just that. And come on. One more attack. There you go. So, yeah, we did get the kill there after a lot of problems. Yeah, the cooldown reduction would have helped there because I would have had my skills up a little bit earlier, which obviously would have helped. But also having additional mana would help quite a lot. So yeah, just pick your items based on what you need in that particular game. Because if you like to spam skills, then either learn not to spam skills or get the items that allow you to spam your skills. It's as easy as that. So I guess that's it for Bacchus. It is a pretty easy guide to learn. Yeah, basically all you need to learn is how to use the stun. How the stun basically triggers on the end of the burp, so even if you don't damage anyone for the entire time, if the last tick is on them, they are going to get stunned. And the jump, yeah, that's pretty easy to land. Just practice with it a little bit because you have some hang time, and once you figure that out, the combination of all three skills is pretty easy. Normally you go the jump into ultimate into Belch of the Gods. You're stunned. The combination of the three should result in so much CC that people can't really escape your teammates who are going to land the kills. And that is what it's all about, of course. It's not about you, it's about the team. That's all I have to say about this, I guess. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG.